It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the Seattle Mariners. Festivities wrapping up. The crowd is electric, and we'll be back to get it going right after this. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. Postseason baseball, Singy, it's always great to see and be a part of.
Oh, Boog, you just never know what's in store when it comes to postseason baseball. You do know you're going to see some amazing pitching, guys coming out of the bullpen throwing 100, some incredible defensive plays, some big knocks, and maybe a mistake or two that'll live on forever. All I do know is I'm pumped up for this one.
It's buzzing in here ahead of Game 3, and we'll be back in a minute to get it started. So, almost ready to get underway. Today's starting pitcher, George Kirby. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
George Springer, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike one. Hit in the air, left field. Makes the grab, one down. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. Nathan Lucas next up for the Blue Jays. And that finds the mark on the outside corner. That's strike one. One out, bases empty. Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. The 0-2. Cut on and missed, struck him out. 2 down.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Lined, and that's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Addison Barger. Swings and misses. Strike one. Strike. Fought off foul. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in Game 3 of the ALCS. That's to third, tosses to first, and that'll do it. 1 hit, 1 left. Now it'll be the M's turn. No score. And we're back. And today's starting pitcher, Shane Bieber.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
And now, Randy Arozarena. And a foul ball. That one deep left field, and forget it. He'll touch them all. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. And a foul ball.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Check swing, and he went. And the count is 0-2. Check swing, and he held up.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Good job to fight that one off. Just off the outside corner. And the count is even 2-2.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Kirk to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting a call he probably should have gotten. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
Now at the plate, Julio Rodriguez. Hard hit left side. Whips it to first. Rodriguez out of the play. And now we check out the Mariners lineup. Two outs, base is empty. So now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Jorge Polanco. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. Two outs, base is empty. Swings here and blasts one left field. That's back there. Oh, you are a star, aren't you? He sends it out of here. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 2-0.
That's an incredible job of letting that breaking ball get deep, trusting your hands, and driving it out the other way. That's how you practice it in the cage. Incredible when you can translate it into the ball game.
Here's Josh Naylor. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. His second home run of the series, and they boost their lead. It's 3-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
So digging in, Eugenio Suarez. First offering, and it just misses. On the inside corner for a strike. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. That one missed.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
That one misses. Full count now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Varsho makes the grab. And that is that. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. We'll head to inning number 2 at T-Mobile Park. It's the Mariners 3 and the Jays nothing. Here in Game 3 of the American League Championship Series. And here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
It's so impressive because these guys have to do so much study and preparation for their pitchers, for opposing hitters, and really their number one job is to guide that staff through a ball game. And so when you also can turn it up offensively and be a force there, that is a win-win, every manager's dream.
Here's the center fielder, Dalton Varsho. And there's the strike. Let's talk about great individual postseasons. One that really sticks out to me is Ricky Anderson in 1989. He hit .441 with 3 homers and 11 stolen bases, leading Oakland to a World Series championship. 1 down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And there's 2 down.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there, he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
And it's fouled away. Battling here as he fouls it away. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They trail in this one 3-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for Seattle, Dominic Canzone. Swung on, belted. That one back. Oh, you are a star, aren't you? He flexes his power with that swing, and they add a run. It's 4-0.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Here's Victor Robles. Ball 1 there. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Bottom half of inning number 2. And that one is lifted in the air. Schneider sizing this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down. Here's the shortstop at the plate, J.P. Crawford. Liner caught it second.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Rosarena in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Top of the zone for a called strike.
Now, just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
Next offering upstairs. Two outs. Now fly ball to right center. Varsho after it. Makes the grab, and that is that. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now a 4-0 ball game. You're watching the American League Championship Series on the show. Top half of the third inning. And the batter now, Davis Schneider. Kirby back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. And they inch closer. It's 4-1. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there, no doubt about it. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Here's Andres Jimenez. Fastball for a strike. Jimenez, 26 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Late that time, and it's strike two.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. 0-2 now. The shortstop takes the ball.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
That one 95 to finish him off. Back to the top of the lineup, and it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. Fly to left his first time. There's a strike. Outside low, and that's ball one.
One ball, one strike.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with one away. Nathan Lucas next up for the Blue Jays. He's 0 for 1. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. 2 down. So a man aboard. And now for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Springer on the run. That's in for a strike. Safe at second.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in game 3 of the ALCS. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. This homer cuts into Toronto's deficit. It's now 4-1. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the last of the third. And now it's going to be Cal Raleigh. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, he's back out here for the third, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
Missed with a changeup, and that's ball one.
Now, I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start.
Just off the inside corner. Ball two. Chopper right side. Throws to first. One gone, bottom of the third inning. Julio Rodriguez up next for the Mariners. Grounded out his first time up. And there's a foul ball. The Mariners knew what they had. Signed him in July of 2017 for a little under $2 million when Rodriguez was just 16 years old out of the Dominican Republic. Back up the middle and a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Polanco in the box now. No balls and a strike.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
Runner on the go. There's a ball. And that's a stolen base, not even close. And a pitch. Ground ball, Vlad Jr. And he handles it himself for the out. And now the first baseman, Josh Naylor. He's already homered in this game. In the air, right field, Lucas. Drops into the glove, and that will end the inning. One left for Seattle as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Start of the fourth, and now Addison Barger. That one fouled off.
Well, these Jays just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
And a swing and a miss. So he picks up his sixth strikeout of the ball game.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. Really nice pitch right there and had him out in front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something else, perhaps a fastball with a little more straight and velo to it.
And first offering is fouled off. That clips the corner.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with two strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Foul ball. Popped up left side. Suarez under this one. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that'll do it. Blue Jays go down in order. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Back at T-Mobile Park, bottom of the fourth. Here's some real power at the plate. Eugenio Suarez. Here's a rocket out to left. And a quick out, number one. And stepping in for the Mariners, Dominic Canzone. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. That clips the zone, and now it's even 1-1. Line drive, and that's a fair ball. Around first, heading for two. The throw in. They put the tag on him, and that's out number two. Two down, base is empty. And now the right fielder, Victor Robles. On a line, base hit. So a two-out knock keeps the inning alive. J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. And first offering is fouled off. The shortstop takes a ball. Movement in the bullpen. Sir Anthony Dominguez. The hard-throwing righty is up and loosening. Is Savage getting cranked up as well. And now 2 balls and a strike. Robles off of first with 2 away. And that one a little bit high. Swing and a ground ball. Clement. They take the force out. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Mariners lead 1, but they lead it 4-1. Here in Game 3 of the American League Championship Series. Now it's the second baseman, Ernie Clement. Right through there for a strike.
Well, these Blue Jays, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
A swing and a soft liner. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Schneider batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Base is empty, 1 away here in Game 3 of the ALCS. This one in the air. Polanco makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Andres Jimenez next up for the Blue Jays. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. That's towards center. Rodriguez brings it in for the 3rd out. New pitcher now for the Jays, Trey Savage.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Rosarena up for the 3rd time here, watches that one miss.
Well, these Mariners really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in, so I'd say mission accomplished.
Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. That misses. 3-1 now. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
So a man at first. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Cal Raleigh, 0 for 2 in this one. Arozarena on the move. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Last half of inning number 5. Out to short, Jimenez. Slings to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th. Julio Rodriguez, the next to hit, 1 for 2.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
2 away now. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Jorge Polanco. He's already homered here in this one. That one is absolutely belted. This one's got a chance. Hauls it in on the warning track. Top 6. And now the DH, George Springer. Springer goes 6 feet 3 inches, 35 years old, and he's usually in the outfield. Today he's the DH.
0-1.
That one ripped. Rodriguez going back onto the track, and he makes the catch. So up next for Toronto, Nathan Lucas. And that one hammered. That's back. And it hits the fence. Around second now, going for 3. And he's got himself a triple.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a beautiful triple from start to finish. Got a pitch he could drive, turned on it, and hammered it out front into the gap. Right out of the box. I love how he was hustling. And I think he knew he was going for 3 as soon as it touched down.
Guerrero up to hit for the 3rd time as he lays off inside, ball 1. That one catches the corner for a strike. Swing, and he breaks his bat. Naylor. And Guerrero is set down. So up next, Addison Barger. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Been painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
And he makes the catch. And that is that. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. It's the Mariners 4 and the Blue Jays 1. Back in Seattle, John Chompy with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Josh Naylor. Savage back to work. There's a swing and a miss.
No ball, 1 strike.
On the ground, right side to first. 1 up, 1 down. And up next for Seattle, Eugenio Suarez. Yeah, that's fouled off. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And that one hops the wall. Around first and hustling for second. The relay throw. In there safely.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
And now for Seattle, Dominic Canzone. He launched a solo shot back in the second inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
Looks like they want to set up the double play. Intentional walk will make it first and second with one gone. 2 on, 1 out. Now it's the right fielder, Victor Robles. On a line out towards center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 outs. J.P. Crawford up next for the Mariners.
Well, bottom of the order here, Boog. You got to go right after this guy.
As they look to pick up an add-on run. And the number 9 guy at the plate. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Two on, 2 outs. Liner, and this could be trouble. Suarez rounds third, headed for the plate. 1 run across, coming home. He'll score. 2 runs are in.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Great hands on that swing to take the inside pitch and drive it into the gap for the double. It's easy to spin off a pitch like that, Boog, and you can pull that thing foul, but that was perfect.
Now it's the DH, Randy Arozarena. That's out to center field. Varsho under it. Makes the catch. And that will end the inning. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. Top of inning number 7. Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. Fastball for a strike.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about, the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop. Really impressive with the way he frames, the way that he sets it up, because sometimes those pitches are off the plate, but because he sets up and presents it so well, he steals strikes for his pitcher.
Puts it away for the out. And Chris, beyond the fact that he's so incredible defensively, he also can swing the stick. And next for Toronto, Dalton Varsho. That one finds the corner. That's strike 1. Varsho needs just 1 more homer to reach 100 in the big leagues. Next offering is in for a strike.
Yeah, making it to 100 homers would be quite the career accomplishment for him. Out of the more than 20,000 players to take an at-bat in the majors, less than 5% have ever hit 100 dingers.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 2 outs, base is empty. And now for the Jays, Ernie Clement.
Hitting is all about anticipation, and right now this lineup is struggling with it. Their swings are mistimed, and it's produced a few ugly cuts here and there.
Pretty amazing, his first pitch strike percentage, over 90%.
You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, you got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat.
See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today. Starting to run out of outs as they're unable to chip away. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Mariners 6 and the Blue Jays 1. Anthony Dominguez is checked into the game.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Raleigh stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Hit hard on the ground to short. Fires over to Guerrero. And one away in the bottom of the 7th. Julio Rodriguez now at the plate. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Fly ball down the line, and that's a foul ball. And that one fouled off. Swings and misses. Out number 2.
Oh, you got to be pretty quick with the bat speed these days. So many guys throwing in the upper 90s, and you see the velocity on that one. Just tough to catch up to. I mean, guys are coming in, and they're going max effort. They're not looking to go a long distance. They want to get as many strikeouts as they possibly can.
Ripped to short. Jimenez throw to first. And Polanco is out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Mariners go down quietly there. They lead it, though, 6-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the left fielder, Davis Schneider.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
And that is out of play. Up the middle, Polanco. Not in time. He's safe.
Definitely a tough play right there, and he had a little trouble on the transfer. Didn't seem to be able to get the grip and get rid of it, and that made all the difference.
Next to hit, Andres Jimenez. First pitch just misses.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Raleigh hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's George Springer. 1 for 3. That's inside, and it's 1-0.
Good fastball there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable, and that location will definitely do it.
There's a swing and a drive. That one's carrying. And out of here. His second homer of this series, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 6-3. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely. blasted out of this ballpark.
And here comes the Mariners manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. George Kirby gives way, and a nice effort out of him, no doubt. New arm coming on. We'll be back for that in a moment. New arm out of the bullpen, Luke Jackson.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Now a chance for Nathan Lucas. And the first pitch misses for ball one. The M's leading by 3 here in the late stages of game 3. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. The 1-1 is fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first, in time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
He makes the grab, and that's the third out. It's a beautiful Springer dinger here. And they've doubled up now. It's 6-3. This is the American League Championship Series on the show. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Braden Fisher.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Hauls it in for the out.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Chopped left side. Barger. On to first. That's the second out. 2 down, bases empty. Dominic Canzone getting ready to hit. Up and in, ball 1. Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. Yariel Rodriguez, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Number 68, the lefty, warming up as well. And another ball. That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Offense held in check there. On to the 9th now in game 3. The Mariners looking for those last 3 outs to clinch a spot in the World Series. Next. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Andres Munoz.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Now the third baseman, Addison Barger. 0 for 3 in this one. Munoz, 26 years old, and he's a native of Mexico. And that misses. And 1-1. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen. Well, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
Next offering is fouled back. Swings and misses. Blue Jays have just one out left here.
This is definitely what a team likes to see out of their closer. Come in and just destroy all hope. First two batters, 2 strikeouts. See if he can strike out the side.
So they're down to their final out. And now the center fielder, Dalton Varsho. Swing and a miss as he was out front. 2 down, nobody on. Here in game 3 of the ALCS. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. The Blue Jays down to their final strike. Good eye on that spot.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
And it's celebration time. They are champions of the American League.